I'll be okay. I can dream the rest away. It's just a little touch of fate, it'll be okay. It sure takes its precious time, but it's got rights and so have I.
Hey guys, Minecraft here, and welcome to Too Much Minecraft Snapshot Review. This week is 12W37A. It is Thursday, the 13th of September, and we have a load of new features, a load of cool new textures, and a load of new awesomeness. So without further ado, let's go in there and show you what there is to show you. Okay, so here's my little setup world right here. Got my little pig, and I've got my little ritual temple here, and I've got my house here. But first I want to show you a new thing that's been added, and that is with fishing. So if I have to go to game mode 0, just go down the fishing pond here, all the way down here, and there's a bit of fishing. Watch my experience bar. This is a new and exciting feature that's been added. Now fishing can be monotonous and boring, and there's not much point in it. I mean, fish is nice and all, but you know, it just doesn't really give you much of a reason to go fishing. So what Mojang have done is now when you go fishing, if it'll work, try here, and there we go. As you can see, my experience went up. Now if you didn't see that, just I'll do a little bit of replay. There you go. So as you can see, the fishing went up, and I'll get experience every time you fish. Now this is a really cool feature because I like this a lot. It gives you more of a purpose to go fishing, and you're going to get more than just, you know, fish from it. So I'm just going to go back into creative mode, like this, just fly about. Now, another new thing is we have some new textures, and I'm going to show you those. Actually, I'm going to show you those in a bit. I'll show you the carrot and stick now. So we have the carrot and stick, as you know, from the last snapshot. And we can now ride pigs and stuff. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, Piggy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hold me. There you go. There, hey, Mr. Piggy. Hello. Okay, so now we've got the carrot and the stick, as always. I'm just going to go back into survival mode. Now, if you notice the carrot and stick, as I found the gate is there. Oh, come on. Pig is not being responsive. There we go. Okay, so we go outside. And as you can see, now my durability on my carrot and stick is going down. This is a new thing that I've added. Also, before in the old snapshot you wouldn't be able to go up one block high blocks. Now you can. How cool is that? It automatically does it. As a pig gets close to it, it will jump and go down and jump back up. You're still getting the glitching, you know, flickering as you can see there. But it's really cool that you can now actually go up and down the blocks, because it was kind of annoying that you couldn't before. Now, another new thing is you can give yourself a little bit of a speed boost by right-clicking with your carrot and stick. It'll lose a load of the durability on the carrot and stick, so you will actually go down in durability, but you will get a pretty big speed boost. It'll continue, and oh, let's not go off the edge. Let's not go off the edge. You know, it'll just keep continuing until he wants to stop, I think. So basically that'll happen, and if you can press it again when he slows down eventually, which he will do, you can press it again. There we go. And we'll go down even more. Whoa, and speed boost. Whoa! It's like I'm in a Bugatti Veyron and going extremely fast. Apart from it's pig powered. And there we go here. Now, when the carrot and stick loses all its durability, which should happen fairly soon. Can I use one more boost? One more boost. Give me another boost. Oh, there we go. So as you can see there, my carrot and stick has broken. I can actually still control them, even though I've not got a carrot and stick. I'm not sure if this is a bug or whatnot, but it's now turned to fishing rod. So the new feature is that it will turn to fishing rod once the carrot and stick's broken. Now I can't control them anymore, but as the boost is happening, you still have that ability to control until the boost is finished. So get off from there, and I got my fishing rod. So now as you can see, now I've got two fishing rods because as the carrot degrades, the fishing rod becomes a normal fishing rod. So that's really cool. At least you get your fishing rod back at the end, and the pig just gets to eat a nice carrot. So if we just go back into creative mode, and let's do the next thing. So now we have a new command called clear. When you press clear, it just clears your inventory. It's just that simple. It is a simple little feature, but it's going to be great for adventure maps and stuff. If you know, like, it's got those new command blocks, Press a button, it clears out the inventory of a player, and you know, maybe it's a punishment if they get the wrong thing. They clear the inventory and they have to go and get some new items or something. It could be a really cool feature that you can add to a map, and I think that's going to be used a lot. Now another thing is we have free textures, as I said a minute ago. So we'll go a bit in here, and if we look into my food here, we have new textures. Now the bread is slightly retextured. It's not got the black line around the outside anymore, neither has the raw pork or the pork or any of the chickens or anything like that. And the carrot's been retextured as well. As you can see, that's a totally different carrot as before. Same with the golden carrot there. Now you can see there's also a new item just above where my cursor is here. This is a brand new thing which has been waiting to be added for a long time now. Everyone's been waiting for it. It basically gives pumpkins another use. So we've got a pumpkin, some sugar, and an egg, and it's a totally shapeless crafting recipe, so you can put it in any order you want, like this. You'll get pumpkin pie. Nom nom nom. Now this works just like any other food. Just right click and it'll eat it. Obviously I'm in creative mode, so I can't really do that. But yeah, it's really cool that we have pumpkin pie now. It will heal 4 chicken nuggets of, you know, your hungers. So that's cool. You're going to be able to like cover a lot of health from just pumpkins. Now I know a few of my mates who have pumpkin farms, and they've got like over 500 pumpkins, and they are serve no purpose whatsoever. They're a really great method to going to the nether and, you know, sorry, the end, and staying away from all the endermen, but it's still pointless. So now he's going to make a load of pumpkin pie, imagine, and yeah, gives it something, a purpose for them at least. Now, next new thing is we have hostile mobs, which are a lot more aggressive. Now, in past releases of Minecraft, and even, you know, the current release, which is 1.3.2, if a mob was say a mob was on my roof, say my roof was a bit higher than it is now, so say it was up here. Actually, let's do this. Say there was a roof about that high. There's a platform, and there was a mob just stood right there. And I don't think we can create. I'll put it into that, and let's put it into easy mode. So say there's a mob right there. He wouldn't usually jump, and I think he might have just fell off actually. So let's just do that. Give himself a little bit of a platform, like that, and then put one. Oh, he's just slipping through. Okay. Unusual. I think that might be a glitch. But yeah, before it wouldn't take risks and he wouldn't jump. Now, because of the new AI system, they will take more risks and they will jump from a higher height to get to you. This is all dependent on the difficulty. Depends on how they will take risks. So if you're on like a higher difficulty, they'll probably take an extreme risk. On a lower difficulty, like easy, it'll probably just be kind of a risk. But they'll only jump as far as it'll allow before they die. So they won't take any higher risk than, you know, falling to the death. So it might go down to half a heart, but they won't go to the point where they kill themselves. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. It means that, you know, when you get those like creepers just hanging on a cliff and you're like, I wish it would fall down and I could kill it, or I wish it would fall down and be more dangerous for this mission, or something like that. You're going to have that ability now to actually develop those skills, like, you know, just see those creepers falling down and having to hone your skills a lot more. By the way, do you like my kitchen? I've got my little cups and stuff. I like my little kitchen. But anyway, back on track. So that's a new thing as well. And let's go and make it daytime. So time set 0. Nice sun outside. Yeah, good. Okay, so the next new thing, actually I'll use my new command, which is clear, like that. See how useful it is? So the next new thing is leather armor, sorry, has been retextured, as you can see in the bottom there. The shoes now have this little tiny black line in the bottoms, make it look like it's got a sole. The pads on the knees have been added to the leather leg pants. The top's the same, and the hat's had a little stripe put down the middle of it. I don't know why, but it looks cool. So leather's had a bit of a change as well. It uses overlays, kind of like layers. That's what I was trying to think of. Layers. It uses layers now to determine the colors. So before, when you had let's put the boots in like that, you'll see that on the trousers here you have the brown still right in the middle, and this is because they're layered. Now you'll have the normal color in the background, but they're layered in the middle. And if I use a hat instead, you'll get the brown in the middle still. If I use my top though, it'll just be the full thing because that's not layered. Now this is going to affect when you do texture packs. Texture packs will now have this feature where you'll be able to color your texture packs as well, and Dinnerbone's working out really hard to make this work. But yeah, so you're going to be able to like have different colors texture packs as well when you do your armors and you do your leather armors. Right, so that's a new thing as well. Now the next few things, I need to go out of this and show you the awesomeness, and I'll be coming back because there is this one thing I want to show you here. But I'm going to leave that as a final thing. So we'll be back in a second. See you there. Okay, so one of the new features being added to the world selection screen is we have this recreate option. And now recreate is simply you just click your world that you want to recreate, click recreate. It'll come up with a copy of 12W37A review or whatever your world was called. And then you can choose which game you want. So maybe you want a creative world, survival, hardcore, and then you just choose like maybe world types and summer flats and all that stuff, but it keeps the seed and it keeps all your settings. It doesn't keep your structures, which is a shame because that would be cool if you could like maybe, you know, keep the structures and change it to a survival world, or keep the structures and make it a hardcore world, something like that. But it doesn't do that, sadly. But what it does do is it copies the seed and all that sort of stuff, so you don't have to kind of find the seed, write down the seed, and then put it into the seed section here. It'll do it all for you. So if I go and click create new world, using the exact same seed, copied from the old seed, although this time in an extra large biome section, which I didn't actually mean to do, but nevertheless, I will be put right here, and nowhere around here is going to look anything like the area that I was actually building in. Actually no, maybe here? No. Okay, but yeah, so it will regenerate the world using the exact same seed, and you can basically choose options and stuff like that. So maybe you like the seed but you want a survival mode, or you want something else. Now you can do that. That's basically all it does. So let's go back into the world section and show you another new feature. Okay, so if we go into create new world here and go into, let's call it cake world, like that. Got creative and world options. Now you got world type here, and we click that, we got soup flat. Now underneath soup flat we have customize. Click on customize, and we met with this new screen, this new GUI. Now top block is grass, dirt is 2 blocks high, and bedrock is 1 block high. This is what basically these mean. Now there are some buttons here that aren't yet implemented in the game, not yet implemented, hence the NYI, but they will be added soon in the next snapshot, I imagine. So if you go on one of the layers, you can remove them, as you can see there, but you can't add any. Now there are presets to here as well. So we have the classic flat, the tunneler's dream, which makes it 230 high in the stone cobbles, in the stone, sorry. You have water world, which let's just make a water world and show you what it would look like. It's 90 on the water, sand is 5, dirt is 5, stone is 5, and bedrock's 1. And it'll basically just make a massive water world with structures on the ground and all this stuff. So it'd be really cool, but I'm not a massive fan of it, but it looks kind of cool. But we'll go into that another time. Overworld is just basically makes an overworld, sort of like a normal world, but it'd be flat instead. So it'll be 59 blocks high, 1, which will be dirt, and the other values are also shown here. So grass, dirt, for stone for 59, sorry, stone's 59, which is 1, and bedrock for 1 as well. And you also have Snow Kingdom, which is put a layer of snow type of thing. Bottomless pit is the exact same as classic flat even. So I'm thinking that may be a bug that they kind of got mixed up, but yeah, these two are exactly the same. And finally desert, which just makes it 8 sand, 52 sandstone, 3 stone, and 1 bedrock. Now at the moment it's very difficult to customize these, but there is a way. Now if you go into this bit here, and let's change this here to 92, which is what I wanted to try. Actually that's 02, I want 92. There we go. So we go 92 and click use preset. Oh, that's the bottom. Let's try that again. So we go here, I think. Yep, there it is. And change that to 92. And let's change that back to I think it was 3 or 4. I'll just do that. 7, that was it. 90. 22. There we go. Okay, so use preset. And now the top layer is cake. There we go. Done. And create new world. Let it load. Now we'll take some time to load because obviously there's a lot to this one. But let it load, and there you go. We have a world of cake. You will never get hungry again, ever, ever, ever. And if you just keep walking forever, it will always be cake. For as far as the eye will ever see, it will be cake. And this is how cool this is. I love that Dinnerbones added this to the game because it just means you can do these really cool customized worlds and really bizarre ones as well. Now you would have seen my last video that I did. What was it? It was obsidian with TNT into that, and then obsidian into that, and it was just exploding forever. This is just cool because I mean you got your dirt and everything that, granted, but cake, all just cake. Now you can make these cake layers as high as you want. You can make like a cake layer that goes up to the world height. You got a 52 cake high, 256 even cake high, and it will be amazing. So many cakes. But yep, whoever said cake is a lie, it's not a lie anymore. You can see it's right there. See, cake, and this more cake, and this more, 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 this more, this more, this more, this more, this more. Okay, cake, 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 cake. I'm getting overjoyed with cake. Right, let's go back to the weather. Okay, so the last thing is the weather. And as I say, there is a new thing that's been added to the weather, and it's not a nice thing, not in the slightest, but it is kind of cool. So, as you know, weather can be summoned with the soul standing like this in a little T shape, and then putting the wither skeleton skulls on top. Now, if I do this, watch what happens. You'll get the wither, and he'll start off with a little bit less health than usual and regenerate over time. But when he fully regenerates, this is only the first time he regenerates as well, you will see something new. There it is. Yep, when he regenerates, he will cause a massive explosion, which does take up quite a considerable amount of space. Wow, I didn't actually know it was going to take that much. So yeah, the wither, as you can see, does take up some space with the explosion, and it could be quite dangerous if you get in the way of it. But yeah, that's a new feature that's been added to the wither. He's just going to dance in the lava now. Yeah, we're dancing in the lava. Everybody around the world. I'm not going to even attempt that one anymore. But anyway, so that is the weather, guys, and that is the snapshot for this week. I hope you liked the snapshot. If you did like the snapshot, be sure to give that like button some love. And as always, be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe. Stay awesome, and TTYL. Peace out, and bye-bye. Toodles. Bye-bye. I'm going to be a wither. I'm going to be a wither. Ah, look at that. Wither. Hi. Bye-bye. I'm a wither skeleton. Yay.